Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Retro FM. This is the season we have to win the Premier League title to stay on course with what Manchester City did in real life. We've closed the gap on Liverpool at the top of the Premier League to just a small amount of points now. It's a big episode today. We're taking on Manchester United. We are into the next round of the Europa League. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so the last time you would have seen me, we would have toppled this Romanian side in the Europa League before losing annoyingly to Middlesbrough in the Premier League. Following that, we've done pretty well. We've finished off the Europa League tie with a 3-0 win at home before back-to-back victories in the Premier League. First of all, 7-1 against Blackburn. Let me just show you this game because Sergio Aguero was a man possessed. Scored all 7 goals in this game. Just unreal from the man. Before beating Bristol City 2-0. God, I remember that Bristol City kit. I think I probably had one of those. With goals, late goals, thanks to Neymar and Sergio Aguero again. We also took on Porto in the next round of the Europa League, securing a 1-0 victory there. Tevez scoring early doors before Thiago Silva received his second yellow card of the game. Disappointing, but we take the 1-0 away goal lead into the game at the City of Manchester Stadium. Taking a look at the Premier League, guys, as I mentioned in the intro, we have closed the gap to Liverpool. It is now just 5 points, which I think isn't too bad if we jump into our fixtures. However, today we do have Manchester United. We play them all the time. It's always the game that I show because I'm really interested to see how we get on against Manchester United. We've never beaten them in this series. Still not managed to get a result past Sir Alex, so I'm hoping to do that today. Obviously, I'm going to show you the second leg of the Europa League tie against Porto. But as you can see here, it's going to be an interesting set of fixtures towards the end of the season. Obviously, we still have Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool still to play, and we finish the season at home against Chelsea, which could be a very, very big game indeed. But without any further ado, let's get into the first of today's 2 games against Sir Alex's Manchester United. So as I mentioned, we are taking on Manchester United. As you can see, our record against Sir Alex is awful. We've played 3, we've lost 3, we've conceded 8 goals and only scored the 4 ourselves. We do have a much better striker by the looks of things. Rooney's on 7 goals this season, which seems ordinarily a bit low for Rooney. Marienbaum, Dewey and Dimitar Berbatov is their top goal scorer with 11 goals. Sergio Aguero almost outscores all of those people on his own with 26. Granted 7 of those came against Blackburn in 1 game, but that's not the point here. That's not the point. Let's get into today's team selection. Okay guys, so this is the starting 11 to take on Manchester United at Old Trafford, I believe. So we've got Akinfeev in goal, Mika Richards, Thiago Silva, Chiellini, Gareth Bale. I'm deploying Zabaleta as a central midfielder in a slightly more defensive role this game. I would normally play Nigel de Jong, but he is at 94% fitness. Zabaleta is alongside Luka Modric. I'm running Sean Wright-Phillips, Eden Hazard and Angel Di Maria with Sergio Aguero up top. Obviously, I've got Tevez on the bench. I've got Hamsik on the bench as well, but he is currently at 86% fitness. I've obviously got Neymar, James Rodriguez, Company, Nader Manua. And of course, I don't know if I've mentioned in this series, I have Joe Hart. I have Joe Hart on the bench as my second string goalkeeper. So we will submit the team. Let's take on Sir Alex. So here we are ready to start things at Old Trafford. This is the Manchester United team. They have Edwin van der Sar, Wes Brown, Vidic, Ferdinand, Evra, Valencia, Carrick, Fletcher, Anderson, Rooney and Berbatov in a flat Mike Bassett-esque 4-4-2. We always struggle against the 4-4-2, so this will be interesting to see how we get on. I'm going to ask the assistant to do the team talk and to do the player instructions. Let's get into the game. First effort that the game showed us there was a free kick from Dimitar Berbatov, Manchester United's top goal scorer. Fired it over the bar. But here comes Wayne Rooney into the penalty area. And there he is. That's Rooney's 10th of the season. I can't stop him, and I don't know why. It's really, really irritating. Berbatov lays the ball into Rooney here, who powers past Keeling into the penalty area. Thiago Silva or Mitrovic, I'm not sure which, cuts across him, unable to block it. 1-0 Man United. Fletcher out to Wes Brown. Are you kidding me? Wes Brown with a cross in and Berbatov's there to head home. 2 goals in 5 minutes. Wes Brown naked to space, whips the ball in. Thiago Silva gets beaten to it again. I may actually have to look at replacing Thiago Silva. He's not the elite level defender that I thought he was. Valencia with a free kick. Vidic heads over this time. We get a goal kick. I'm going to have to change off of control and we're going to have to go attacking. Thiago Silva with the ball then. Wright Phillips gets tackled. Evra with the ball. Ooh, Hazard looks for Sean Wright Phillips, but Evra reads that like a book. Rooney gets away from Thiago Silva again, strikes. Akinfeev is able to stop this one. Valencia with the corner though. Wes Brown on the right hand side. Valencia, good cross again from Antonio Valencia. Here comes Fletcher on the right hand side. Looked like the ball was going to set up for Rooney there, but we managed to get the ball clear for a corner. It has been all Manchester United so far. We have been absolutely ruined. It's a Sir Alex masterclass again, isn't it? Here comes Rooney. Strikes with the left foot this time, but it goes wide of the post. Akinfeev with a short goal kick. Out to Richards. Zabaleta. Modric. It's just an awful pass. It's just really easily intercepted by Ferdinand. United are just dominating in this central midfield with a midfield that is, in my opinion, abysmal. So our first strike of the goal from the highlights that I've seen, and it was Aguero missing the target. But this midfield with Anderson, Fletcher's a decent player, Carrick's okay. They're not Luka Modric, they're not Eden Hazard, they're not Di Maria, you know, they're not these creative types. As we get a free kick just before half-time there, Bell takes it short into Modric, strikes it, double save from Van der Sar, but Hazard is offside before the second strike. And that is half-time, guys. We can see here Chiellini on a 5.8, so is Zabaleta, so is Modric. This tough. I want a much better showing. Like, can I say I don't care if we lose? I just want us to play better. Like, I don't want every shot that Wayne Rooney has to go into the goal. Like, it's so frustrating. It was almost a mix-up from the Manchester United defence there. I flicked us onto overload because I want us to score a goal, man. I want us to score at least one. I'm just so not content with losing all of these games by at least a goal. Rooney into the penalty area again. Good strike with his left. Akinfeev saves again. Corner comes in and Ferdinand almost manages to squeeze that past Gareth Bale at the near post. Out to Valencia. Nice cross in again. Is sitting up. Hazard. Akinfeev claims. 55 minutes gone and I'm still yet to see a good shot of ours. Modric trying to make things happen, but it's just not being able to. I think I'm going to have to bring on Hamsik regardless of his fitness. Modric there into Hazard, who's playing relatively well, but can't take the ball past Rio Ferdinand, I think that was. Hazard again, ball in the air. Rio Ferdinand and Vidic are going to have these all day long. Modric can't get it past Valencia, I think that was. Bale on this left-hand side. Easy one for Ferdinand again. 20 minutes to go. I'm going to have to make some subs. I'm going to drop Aguero into the hole. I'm going to bring Tevez on up front. I'm going to put Hamsik on instead of Zabaleta. And Neymar is going to come on for Sean Wright Phillips. I'm going to stay on overload for these last 20 minutes. If we lose 3-0, what difference does it make? You know, we may get a goal back. We may get a little bit of dignity, which at the moment, it's like when Sir Alex gets home, he'll be like, Let's see, what have we got here? We've got keys, wallet, maybe my mobile phone. Oh, and just Manchester City, who I've beaten every time I've played them. Chiellini here with the ball, into Hamsik, into Modric, out to Di Maria, goes past Wes Brown, but Wes Brown recovers. Oh, Aguero or Tevez could have probably pulled a goal back there. Van der Sar doing wonders in the Manchester United goal. Aguero into Neymar. Another tame effort into the hands of Edwin van der Sar there. Carrick sprays the ball over to Berbatov. Chiellini just stops. 3-0. Fell the corner. Chiellini, awful. Chiellini again, awful. Valencia, United are allowed to break. It's 3-on-1 into Rooney. He's 1-on-1 against Akinfeev. It's 4-0. Why can I not beat Sir Alex Ferguson or even get close? This Man United team loses to all sorts in the Premier League, and then it just comes to the Manchester derby and they just pull me apart. In theory, I could get the sack. I haven't got the sack. What does that do for the Premier League, though? Still 5 points behind, but now Liverpool have got a game in hand. Fans devastated by the United result. Yeah, you're not wrong, me as well. Let's get this game in against Porto. Okay, guys, so this is the team for the Europa League game. Akinfeev in goal, Anua, Company, Chiellini, Bale, Hamsik, De Jong, Hazard, Aguero, Modric, and Carlos Tevez up front. It was Tevez who scored the goal in the first leg, so I felt like I had to give him the opportunity to play today. Porto's main danger man, or one of, Radamel Falcao. Obviously, before the move to Atletico, before the awful spell at Manchester United. They also have Raul Meireles, the Liverpool man, and they do have Hulk, but he is not in their starting 11, so I can't see him just yet. So, Europa League, time to atone. Just got spanked 4-0 by Manchester United. Let's see if we can squeak through against Porto. Obviously, we do have the lead thanks to the away goal. So as long as we stop Porto scoring, we should be fine, right? Here comes Rodriguez down this right-hand side. Anua filling in at right back here. Akinfeev calmly gets the ball. See, I don't understand this with FM10. Why is that a highlight? Anyone can tell me? Free kick comes in, headed over the crossbar with 30 minutes gone. Again, another game where we've not really offered anything. Gareth Bale strikes a free kick into the wall. Bale on the corner. Cleared, and he wants no part of that. Overcomes Anua to take the throw into the penalty area. Bruno Alves is able to clear. Diego Valeri with the foul. Free kick for Manchester City. Porto just coming again. Akinfeev, oh God. Palms it into the penalty area, and Raul Meireles absolutely bundles Aguero down. Massive let off there. Akinfeev with an awful clearance. Awful. Just why is he keeping it low? Okay, so Aguero playing pretty poorly in the hole. I'm disappointed in the performance. We've not really offered anything. Obviously, we are set to control the game. Still haven't really offered anything. As Bale whips this corner in, I don't really know what I can do. I mean, we're set as control, and we had two players back then, one of which was Hamsik. Rodriguez goes past Anua, all into the penalty area, but the shot is over the bar. As I said, as it stands, we are still going through. And that is how I kind of want to keep it, guys. So Bale into Chiellini, De Jong, Company, Hamsik, Aguero. Finds Hazard. Good save from the Porto goalkeeper. Hamsik, ball over the top. Unable to get there. Anua crosses in. Another ball into the penalty area. Company, De Jong, Bale, Hamsik, Hazard. No one can break this Porto team down. Obviously, Tevez did in that first leg. Company, Anua, Hazard. Goes past one, gets tackled by Valeri. One thing I don't like about these highlights is that they just go on for so long. Modric has been absolutely clattered inside the penalty area there. Looks like he's got an injury. Referee says there's nothing going. 66 minutes into the game, I'm going to have to do something here. So let's bring on Neymar and swap Neymar and Hazard around. Aguero is playing a little bit better, which is good. Obviously, I have the option of bringing on Zabaleta for Aguero later on, which I may have to do. As we've got a free kick here just before I make the substitution. I don't want to flick to a defensive style. And I'd prefer they didn't make me switch to a defensive style. I'd rather the boys just got a goal. Gareth Bale with the free kick. No good. No good yet, Gareth Bale. There's 20 minutes left in this tie, hopefully. As long as Porto don't get a goal. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, time's evaporating. We've got the ball. Anua into Neymar. Anua again. Hamsik. De Jong out to Neymar. Crosses it over, but it's cleared into the Porto man. Falcao goes past one to player. Goes past the second. Strikes it straight at Akinfeev. That is a let-off. Here come Porto again, though. Final 5 minutes of the game. Neymar with a nice challenge there, which you don't normally see from someone like Neymar. Into the last lock into the game then. Tevez, Company, De Jong. We've got the ball. There's 2 minutes injury time. The 2 minutes injury time is up. Neymar goes to the corner. It is clear, but the referee is still letting the game go. Ball's gone out of play, ref. There's an extra 30 seconds there, my friend. And referee checks his watch and calls time. We unspectacularly advance into the next round of the Europa League. I'm intrigued to see who we get. Let me just advance a little bit to show you guys who we get in the next round, just to finish off this video. Okay guys, so here we are. We have the draw for the quarterfinals of the Europa League and the semi-finals today. So I'm just going to bring you both of these quickly. Teams that are in it still. We have Celtic, Bordeaux, ourselves, Schalke, Everton, Juventus, PSG and Valencia. Obviously, I don't want to play Juventus and I probably don't want to play Valencia. I'd like to take on Everton. I think we've done pretty well against them in competition so far. And PSG aren't quite PSG yet, so I wouldn't mind taking on them either. We are the first name out of the hat for the quarterfinal, and we will take on Bordeaux, which again, I am fine with. Where are they in the league? Oh, first in Liga. As I said, PSG, not the force they are now. Even though they bottle European competition, still not the force that they are now. Let's draw the next team. Valencia will play PSG, Juventus will play Celtic, and Schalke will play Everton. So that is the quarterfinal draw, guys. Let's jump into the semi-final draw to see who we could be up against. So we are first out of the hat again. Manchester City or Bordeaux will take on Juventus or Celtic. And then Schalke or Everton will take on Valencia or PSG in the semi-finals. So let's jump into our fixtures super quick and see where we get on. So I think it's going to have to be this area where I bring you back, guys. We've got a league match against Liverpool, and I will bring you back for the second leg of our Europa League tie against Bordeaux. But if you have enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget to give it a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But that is it for today, guys. So I will see you very, very soon for another episode of RetroFM.